Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. It's A. Marie, where the vibe is peace, love, and prosperity. And before we get started, please make sure that you share, like, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you hit that notification bell so that you are notified whenever I upload new content. So today I want to talk to you about another side hustle or gig or just another way to make money, another stream of income. And that is being a remote online notary. It's also referred to as a RON, and that is RON. Now, if you're not familiar with a notary, basically a notary is an individual that is commissioned by their state to make sure that whenever somebody is submitting a document, that they are who they say they are. So basically, that's all we do. If you come to me and you need a piece of paper notarized, you need a document notarized for your job. There's real estate documents that need to be notarized, things for school, for your children, for yourself, powers of attorney, all of those different types of documents that may need a notarization. And basically all I would do as the commission notary is verify your ID, make sure that your ID matches you, the person that is in front of me, and then I am going to watch you sign that document, make sure that the signatures match and that you are who you say you are. And that is basically it. That is all a notary does. Notaries are not responsible. We're not lawyers or attorneys, so we cannot give you legal advice. We need to know the very basics of a document, but we are not allowed to go into detail about a document. All we are there to do is just to confirm that you are who you say you are, watch you sign that document, and use our stamp, our notary stamp to say, yes, we verified that this is legit, right? So there's different types of jobs that notaries can do, and I am going to talk to you today about the remote online notary opportunity. Now, I have not done any online notarization as of yet. On Wednesday, I will be doing like a mock signing with a company called Notarize. And I went with Notarize because when you are a remote online notary, if you've already been in this business and you have a book of business, you can bring your clients to some of the platforms and you can do your remote online notarizations through these platforms. Or you can work on a platform and they will feed you the business. And so this company called Notarize, that's who I have decided to go through. They will feed me the customers and I will get paid for each transaction. And what I want to do, because I know that a lot of people, some people are visual, some people can listen and get a clear understanding, but I wanted to try something different today. And I wanted to, I'm recording this on Zoom. So if it looks a little different, I'm not using my normal camera because I'm actually using my webcam and I'm recording on Zoom. So what I am going to do is I am going to share my screen with you and I am going to pull up a document from the National Notary Association, the NNA. And this is an organization that if you are interested in becoming a notary, I highly recommend that you go to their page, become a member, and they have a plethora of information that will help you and walk you through this process. You really need to have the basics of what a notary does, what they can and cannot do in your state. Not all states are allowing remote online notarizations, but I'm going to show you the document on the National Notary Association that will clear up any questions you may have as to whether or not you can do remote online notarizations in your state. So I am going to share my screen here. And the only reason why I am versed on Zoom is because I had to use it during the pandemic. And I had to use it a lot, okay? So just bear with me, okay? So I'm gonna go here. No, I don't know where I'm at. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and share this with you, and you should still be able to see me. So this is the National Notary Association. I am in Virginia, and they will give you state-specific information. So I just want to go over with you briefly on what a remote notarization, what you need to know about RON, okay? Again, you need to check your state, make sure that you can do this in your state, and before becoming a RON, you have to actually be a commissioned notary. There is no time frame in my state that I had to wait to apply for my, to become a RON in my state. I just simply needed to have my notary commission, which I did. So I just want to kind of go over with you again, all of this information is accessible through the National Notary Association. And I just wanted to give you a brief breakdown. So what is a remote notarization? A remote notarization is basically you are notarizing a document with an individual, so you would see them, and you are using audio visual technology over the internet. That is basically what it is, okay? So remote online notarization is also called webcam notarizations. I've never heard that in my state, but I guess in some states they call it the webcam notarization, online notarization, or virtual notarization. Now, I do want to point this out because I really wasn't sure what the difference was, but I have done electronic notarizations where maybe my real estate company sent me some documents and it was set up so that I could just sign it electronically. So there is a difference between remote notarizations and electronic notarizations. They are not the same. And they have a blurb in here that says many people confuse electronic notarizations with remote notarizations, believing they are the same. They are not. And basically, again, when you are doing a RON, remote online notarization, you are notarizing that document with the individual in front of you. They have gone through identification verification process, a verification process called KBA, knowledge base. I should know what it is, but it's KBA. Basically, they ask you a series of questions to make sure that you are who you say you are. You upload your ID and the system will verify and check it. Once you go through that KBA process, you're either approved or denied based on how you answer the questions. Many of you have probably done KBA, so you're probably familiar. But again, with an electronic notarization, all you're doing is you may receive the documents on your computer and you go through and electronically sign. You can create your signature and there's tabs that show you where to sign, but you're not in front of a notary because maybe those documents, they must not need to be notarized. So you're not going to be in front of a notary. What states allow remote notarizations? Here is a map. Anything in red does not allow for RONs at this time. Yellow is the temporary authorization. A lot of this really blew up during the pandemic. Red is no, green is absolutely you can, and there is gray, then there's no laws or guidance issue. And again, I highly recommend, if this is something that you are interested in, to refer back to the National Notary Association, and you will be able to see the map and determine whether your state allows for online notarizations or not. And you can see it's pretty much the majority of the states allow it, and there's only a couple that do not, or 3 that do not, and 1 that does not have any laws or guidance issued. Okay, so how do you prepare for a remote online notarization? If you live in a state that has authorized remote notarizations, you have to follow the requirements of your state. And again, refer back to this page and it'll give you a drop down of those requirements. Now, one of the big questions is, what do I need? And I will just share with you why I chose to do remote online notarization. The winter is upon us. The seasons will be changing. I do not like to drive in bad weather. I can sit at home in front of my computer and make money. I do not have to leave my house. Now, am I going to make as much money as I would make as a loan signing agent? No, I am not. I am going to do another video about loan signing agents, LSAs, which also will require you to have your commission notary, or to be a commission notary for your state. The technology, you have to have your computer, you need a digital stamp, you need a digital seal, but a lot of these companies here will provide those for you. I did not know that in the beginning, and I went ahead and got my seal and stamp on my own. I probably could have saved some money, but it's okay. Some of these companies will feed you business and others will not. You have to do your research to find out which ones will give you business. Now, like I said, I'm using Notarize, and I will tell you, the pay seems like it is not very much, because in the state of Virginia, I can only legally charge $5 per stamp. So if I am notarizing a business document and it only needs 1 notarization from me, I can only charge them $5. So I will only make $5, okay? If I am doing a real estate document or a real estate transaction, there are a lot of documents in most real estate packages that need to be notarized. I would charge $5 every single time I stamp. So I believe that with Notarize, they pay you $25. Again, I'm sitting at home in front of my computer. I don't have to leave my house. If the weather is bad, I can still make money, and they pay you daily. Okay, so if you can get a rhythm going and you're fast, none of these things should take longer than 10-15 minutes. A real estate transaction may take a little bit more, but basic general notary work, you should be done. So you should be able to go through those things, get those documents notarized, following your state's laws, because being a notary is a serious business. It is, you can get caught up in a lot of legal stuff if you are not notarizing documents correctly. Okay, so the providers will provide you, it says you can find more information on your state's specific technology provider requirements and a list of approved providers. So these in blue here may not be approved by your state. Okay, so you'll have to do the research, find out which one of these is approved by your state, and if they will feed you the business or if you have to bring your own business. Okay, it says, will being a remote notary increase my market value? I can answer that question. Of course it will, or it should, because that is just one more way that you can reach your clients or your customer base. A lot of people are not going to be able to do remote online because maybe the older population is not that familiar with the technology. So general notary work or going to them in person may be the way, but this is also an opportunity for those people that are tech savvy. They may be in other countries and need documents notarized in the United States so that they can be filed in the United States. So this, yes, I believe that it will increase your value. But again, like they say, it depends on the market and the customers you serve. And how will clients know I am a remote notary? Again, you have to build your business, but you can, if you advertise, if you're already a commissioned notary and you have registered with the National Notary Association, you would be able to let signing services know that you are a RON. So it says some remote notarization system companies market their services directly to the public. So you don't have to, so you wouldn't have to do any marketing. A couple of companies also have apps in the Apple Store, in the Apple App Store and on Google Play. A person who needs to have a document remotely notarized downloads the app, pays the fee, and is connected to a remote notary who can help them. In these cases, companies function like signing services. So a signing service is a company that you would go to as a notary, you register with them, and they will feed you work. You have to be a loan signing agent. So you have to be a certified loan signing agent, which you can get that designation through the National Notary Association. That's how I got my designation, okay? And they will feed you work. As a loan signing agent, you would go out to the client and sign documents. And again, on the notarized platform, I can do real estate transactions. I'm not going to make as much money as I would if I were actually traveling, but I don't have to worry about paper online. I don't have to worry about fax backs. I don't have to worry about packaging documents up and delivering them or shipping them back to the title company. I don't have to do any of that when I am working online. So that's one of the benefits of working as a RON versus an LSA. I personally believe that it's good to be able to do it all, okay? Let's say my computer breaks down. Well, I still have the ability to go out as a loan signing agent and go and do a couple of signings from anywhere from $75 to $200. So I think the more that you can offer, the more skills that you have, the better off you will be as a notary. And a lot of this you can go ahead and read on your own. Can I list that I perform remote notarizations on my signingagent.com profile? Signingagent.com, once you register with the National Notary Association, you have a profile and they send your information to signingagent.com, and signingagent.com can reach out to you and assign you loan signings, okay? So I just wanted to mention this because I do believe that this is another way that you can actually make money, okay? You can be a remote online notary. You can make money as a notary just doing general notary work, or you can do loan signings as an LSA, loan signing agent, and you can make money that way. I will be doing videos on LSA and general notary work in the future, but I wanted to just speak on the RON opportunity because that is what I am getting into now. Again, on Wednesday, I have my little mock interview. Basically, what they are going to do is they are going to contact me as if they are a live client needing a document, and I need to be able to maneuver through their system, troubleshoot any issues, because you have to think about it. If you're going to be doing notarizations online, you know that there's going to be a lot of people that are going to have technical issues. And so right now, this weekend, I'm going to spend time just kind of studying how to troubleshoot audio and visual issues, how to maneuver through the website, and just making sure that when I have my test on Wednesday, I'm ready and I'm prepared. So as always, I hope that this video is encouraging. And the one thing that I want to say, anybody can be a notary. This is not a female dominating industry or a male. Like, this is an opportunity for both male and females. If you do not mind talking to people, this is a good career for you, and you can make lucrative money. This is something where you can make a nice living. There's a lot of people doing it, and I say, if you can become a remote online notary, learn about general notary work, and also look into becoming a loan signing agent. Have all three of those things in your bag of tricks or in your belt, and you will be successful. It is another stream of income. And there are a lot of people on the internet that have actually quit their full-time jobs to do this full-time, okay? Because they realize doing it part-time, how much money they could actually make. And I'm speaking about loan signings, so I'm kind of getting off. And again, I'm going to do another video about that. But I hope that this was encouraging. I hope that this reaches someone that's been thinking about it and really wasn't sure what they needed to do to get involved. This was just a brief overview. There's a lot of other steps. I recommend going to the National Notary Association, typing in Remote Online Notarizations, or RON, or you can Google it. There's a little bit of information on YouTube, but there's not a whole lot out there. Like, you will find a lot of information on loan signings, but you don't find that much information on RONs, Remote Online Notarizations. But there is a little bit of information out there. So I hope that this video is helpful. And as always, I just want to say, make sure that you love yourself first, because if you don't love yourself, nobody else will. And on that note, I hope that everyone has a wonderful weekend. Today is Friday. I'm excited, and I wish you peace, love, and prosperity. And again, make sure you share, like, and subscribe to this channel. We are growing. I have over 100 subscribers right now, and I am elated. So thank you guys. Have a wonderful weekend.